75% of cars fail due to poor maintenance, not because the engine is old. Are you sure you're not in that group? Why is it that the same model can die at 130,000 miles while another goes past 500,000 miles without a rebuild? Are you unknowingly killing your engine by trusting those 10,000 to 15,000 mile oil change intervals for the brochure? Today, we get straight to the point. 17 habits to make your car last over 500,000 miles without repairs. This is where I filter shop data and mechanics' real-world habits into a clear, actionable checklist. You'll get proper service intervals, 5,000-mile oil changes, 60,000-mile ATF, early warning signs, white smoke, brake squeal, shudder, and safe fixes. Watch until the end, and you'll receive a one-page checklist, a logbook template, and a bonus old-school trick that can save you thousands of dollars. Ready to push your car's lifespan to 300,000 to 500,000 miles the scientific way? Let's start with habit 1. Oil changes on time, to spec, and done right. Engine longevity depends heavily on disciplined oil changes. Under common conditions like stop-and-go traffic, short trips, hot or dusty climates, treat your car as severe service. Safe interval. Every 5,000 miles or 6 months with full synthetic. For severe service, 3,000 to 4,000 miles. Always use an OEM oil filter. Don't use $2 cheap filters with weak media and poor check valves. Choose viscosity and certification per the owner's manual. SAE, 0 watts, 25 watts, 30, API, SP, Illinois, SAC, GF, 6. Turbocharged or GDI engines are sensitive to fuel dilution. Overdue changes cause sludge, cam chain wear, VVT, and phaser damage. At each change, measure drained oil to track consumption per 1,000 miles. Cut open the filter, inspect for metallic shavings to catch bearing or ring failure early. Use a flashlight to spot metallic particles in the oil. Check under the oil cap for sludge buildup. If clean, you'll see the shine of metal components. Coffee with milk-colored oil indicates coolant mixing with oil. Log the date, mileage, oil type, and filter in a logbook for cost control and warranty tracking. Habit 2. ATF lifetime does not mean the car's lifetime. Automatic transmissions don't fail overnight, they wear down, while the fluid still looks red and doesn't smell burnt. Treat lifetime fluid as marketing language only. Real-world schedule. Drain fill every 60,000 miles or 6 years. Hybrids can stretch to 90,000 miles, but no more. Heavy towing or hot climates. Shorten the interval. Only use OEM spec ATF. Toyota WS, Honda ATF W1, Mopar ATF 4, Mercon, or Dexron per model year. Avoid universal fluids. Incorrect friction modifiers cause slipping, overheating, and seal failure. During service, clean pan magnets. Replace the gasket, torque bolts properly, fill to the correct level, noting that many transmissions require electronic dipsticks or overflow ports. If neglected for too long and symptoms appear, never do a high-pressure flush. Only do partial drain fills, test drive, and evaluate smoothness and temperature. Early signs for inspection: low-speed shudder from the torque converter, delayed shifts, whining when hot, ATF leaks at axle seals or pan. Following these 2 habits seriously prevents $3,000 to $5,000 repair bills, keeps MPG stable, and extends the life of timing chains, VVT, and turbos. 2 ticking time bombs. Cooling system. Timing belt. Habit 3. Proper cooling flush on schedule. Use the correct type. Bleed air properly. Coolant is not forever. After about 5 years, 50,000 to 60,000 miles, anti-corrosion and electrolysis inhibitors deplete. The fluid acidifies, corrodes, water pumps, seals, clogs, heater cores, even blows head gaskets or leaks into EGR coolant. Warning signs: constant bubbling in the radiator, white smoke, unexplained coolant loss without visible leaks, weak heater, radiator fan running continuously, acidic deposits on hose fittings. Do it right? Use the correct OEM coolant type, OAT, HOT, SI-OAT. Never mix types or colors. Mix 5050 with distilled water. Some OEMs supply premix. Flush every 5 years. Replace radiator cap spec pressure, usually 13 to 16 pounds per square inches. If rubber is aged, Check thermostat stuck open, long warm-up. Stuck closed overheating. Bleed air after refill. Many cars have bleed screws or use a vacuum filler to prevent air pockets in the cylinder head. Clean radiator and condenser fins, dust, salt, buildup raises, temps, check fan operation, high-low speeds. Quick checks. Use a refractometer for freeze point, pH test strips for degradation. For suspected head gasket leaks, use a block tester, CO2 in coolant. Costs and risks. Proper flushing costs, approximately $70 to $200. Neglect can warp heads blow gaskets, costing $1,500 to $3,800. Habit 4. Timing belt replaced by mileage and years, always as a complete kit. Timing belts degrade with age, even on low-mileage cars. Heat, oil leaks, and stress cause cracking or glazing. Many engines are interference type. If the belt snaps, pistons hit valves, causing $2,000 to $5,000 in damage. Practical intervals: 60,000 to 80,000 miles, or 7 to 10 years depending on the vehicle. Some manufacturers specify 100,000 miles, but in hot, dusty climates, inspect early from 60,000 to 80,000. When replacing, always do the full kit. Belt, tensioner, idler pulleys, water pump if driven by the belt, replace cam crank seals if seeping oil, check serpentine belt, alternator pulley, and tensioner. Warning signs. Ticking sounds are rare. Most failures happen without warning. If accessible through the cover, look for cracks, fraying, oil glazing. Oil leaks around cam seals should be fixed before installing a new belt. Safe procedure. Align the belt with the timing marks locking tools. Torque the bolts to spec. Rotate the engine by hand, 2 full revolutions to verify alignment before starting. Cost and risks. Timely replacement about $600 to $1,200 varies by car region. Delay may lead to full head rebuild. Ignition fuel airflow. The 3 bottlenecks that determine power and MPG. Habit 5. Quality spark plugs, replaced on schedule. Weak spark plugs can reduce MPG by up to about 30%, cause misfires, and damage the catalytic converter. Replacement can cost $1,000 to $2,500. Reference interval: 60,000 to 70,000 miles for turbo GDI engines, up to about 100,000 miles for naturally aspirated engines with iridium plugs. Brand recommendations: NGK Iridium 9, Laser Iridium, Denso Iridium, TT, Bosch Double Iridium for Ford GM. Prioritize OEM Motorcraft AC Delco. Installation notes: torque to spec, do not gap iridium plugs manually. Inspect coil boots and spark plug tube seals. Apply a very thin layer of dielectric grease on the boot tip, not on the electrode. Habit 6. Fuel filter, cheap insurance for the fuel pump. A clogged filter forces the pump to work harder, leading to stuck pressure relief valves, weak acceleration, or hard starts. About $40 filter can save a $500 to $1,000 fuel pump. Interval: 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Safety procedure: depressurize the fuel system, pull fuel pump fuse, let engine die, work in a ventilated area, avoid sparks, only use OEM or trusted brands Bosch Motorcraft AC Delco. Cheap filters may shed fibers or leak with E10, E15 fuel. Habit 7. Healthy PCV valve to cut oil consumption and crankcase pressure. A stuck or clogged PCV causes high crankcase pressure, blowing seals, or oil consumption of about 1 quart 1,000 miles, common in older engines. Interval: 30,000 to 50,000 miles, 5-minute job, $10 to $20 part. Symptoms: light blue smoke, rough idle, and oil leaks around the valve cover. When replacing, inspect PCV hoses for cracks or swelling. Habit 8. Clean the MAF sensor regularly and replace the engine air filter on schedule. A dirty MAF makes the ECU misread airflow, sluggish engine, poor fuel economy, hard starts, codes P0100 and 1P0104. Interval: every 12,000 to 15,000 miles sooner if using oiled filters. Correct method: disconnect harness, remove MAF, spray only with MAF cleaner, never brake cleaner, WD-40, do not touch sensing wires, Let air dry before reinstalling. You can check grams second with OBD 2 before after to see immediate improvement. Combined benefits: keeping ignition strong, clean fuel, accurate airflow measurement will restore power and smoothness, reduce fuel consumption, protect the turbo and catalytic converter, avoiding $700 to $2,500 bills from misfires or soot buildup. Did you find this useful? If yes, hit like so YouTube doesn't bury the video, and subscribe with the bell to catch the bonus at the end. One old school tip that can save you $1,000. I'm also giving away a free one-page maintenance checklist, logbook template in the pinned comment. Download it, fill in your oil, ATF coolant, spark plug intervals, and you're set. And remember, that was only the engine bay. Join me in part 2 of the next video, where we'll go underneath the car to uncover crucial habits for the differential, brakes, and rust prevention, the factors that truly determine your vehicle's lifespan